The chance of a truly new beginning is rare, and this is one of them. Every marble statue was once a rough piece of stone, unshaped and imperfect, but full of potential. This one is no different. I hope that together we can watch it grow, shape it, and maybe even turn it into something truly beautiful. This is Hightail. Hello, and for the first time, welcome to Hightail. I'm not really sure what we're going to get up to today. I've stayed relatively unspoiled on this game. I mean, obviously, you can't open up YouTube right now without seeing 30 Hightail videos, but I really wanted to play a survival game for the first time in 15 years without knowing all of the little itty-bitty details about the game. I don't know how to cut down trees. I didn't know how to make tools. I didn't even know there was a crafting bench. This is all completely new. We got our first dirt hole. We've got one chest with nothing in it. We've got a crafting table and a little cooktop, which I haven't even killed anything to cook yet. Honestly, the animals in this game, a little too cute. I don't know if I can murder these guys. But I mean, we have to find out what they drop. Oh, sorry, dude. Oh, they really take a beating. Look at that. They do drop meat and hide, it looks. I'm not sure if there's armor. There are armor slots, so I guess there must be leather armor, most likely. It's all new to me. Let's see if we can cook up these pork chops. I see that there is a flame icon. I'm assuming we can do logs. Looks like we can. There we go. Now, it doesn't look like I have hunger, but I do have health. So I'm assuming that when I eat this food, I will regain health. Looks like that is the case, and it looks like you get a regen plus an initial little burst. That's pretty standard survival stuff there. I really, really like the movement so far. It is a little bit like awkward to get used to, but the fact that I can mantle up 3 blocks high is going to be, oh, it's going to be so good. And I actually haven't tested yet. Let's see, do we have any dirt blocks in our inventory? Here, just throw this up here. If I throw these here, I'm assuming 3 is the max, but I actually haven't tested. Okay, we can go 4. There's no double jump, so we can actually mantle up 4 blocks, which is pretty crazy. I need to look through the controls. I don't see a middle block select for blocks. So hopefully there's a button for pick block. That's going to be really annoying when we start actually trying to build something here, but there's going to be a lot of stuff that I just don't know yet. So bear with me as we get through this first day. But today, I really want to just get a house built. I think for our first episode ever of Hightail, we just got to get to the basics. Let's get a house. Let's figure out what armor is. Let's go mining for the first time ever. Explore the world a little bit and just, you know, see what this game has to offer. Let's get to work. here we are on our first mining expedition. I just found our first iron ore ever in Hightail. And now we're getting into a cave with no food or resources, which is maybe a bad idea, but so far it kind of feels like the monsters in the world are generating kind of like where they are, if that makes sense. They're not spawning at night or in the dark. It feels like they just are there or they aren't. So I don't know how dangerous caves are, but we're gonna find out. I don't know what happens in this game when you die. I don't know what happens in terms of respawns. I do have a bedroll and it said I set a respawn. So hopefully, even if we do die down here, we still are able to retrieve our stuff. It is very dark, although being able to just offhand a torch is good. I mean, that seems like pretty obvious behavior now, but I'm glad it's there. Everything in this game scares me. I almost died to a bear a little bit ago. Very close call. And then now I'm seeing green glowy stuff. Spiders poison you. It seems like kind of as default even potentially. Oh, yeah, okay, so there's bad stuff. That mouse seems bad. It looked like there was another mob there, but I have no armor or anything. So I don't think I'm even going to chance it. I'm just going to piece my way out of here with my little bit of iron ore. I actually need copper ore, but I didn't see any on my way in here. We're not too deep. Mining is a little bit slow, but we are using stone tools, so I'm sure once we're able to craft copper or able to craft iron, things are going to get a little bit faster. Sorry for the head knocking staircase. Nobody likes those, but hey, I don't even know how to build ladders. As you can see, we've kind of moved on from our dirt hut already. I didn't hang out there long. I thought the area was kind of ugly, and this was a cool little, like, vista above a river. Of course, now it's going to rain and be foggy, and you can't see anything, but I built a little bit of a skeleton of a house here. I just now finally built a, what is it called? A builder's workshop, and it looks like this is where you actually create the building blocks for a house. I'm seeing things like planks, obviously, for walls, roof slopes. We've got some windows. We've got the basic building blocks, so it's not going to be the most amazing build you've ever seen, but it's day one in a game I've never played before, so it's our first house. So far, I'm having a blast with the game. I mean, it's way too early to tell what kind of legs this thing is going to have, but honestly, like, the feel of breaking blocks, like the animation and just the, I don't know, the impact of it feels really good. The monsters are sketchy, but in a good way, where like you see a bear in the woods and you kind of respect him. Again, I'm sure like once you get to higher power levels and better armor and stuff, like that all goes away, but it's just so cool being in a world like this where everything is new. You don't know how to react, what to be afraid of. I saw some ogres in the woods earlier and I thought there's just no way I'm going near those things. Alright, I'm going to keep crafting up all these different workstations for now. I've built the furniture, the farm, which I assume this is to do with seeds. Yep. Looks like we can make like a feed bag, a hoe. I assume this is how we do crop fields. It's all new to me, but I'm going to keep working through these, get ourselves a little bit of a walls up now that we have the actual workbench, or what is it called? The builder's workbench. Get some walls put up, get a little bit more of a homestead here, and I need to find some copper. So I'm going to head back down to this mine too in a minute and find some copper. We did find 2 pieces earlier, but that's not going to quite do it. We got charcoal. That's interesting. I got charcoal as a result of smelting the copper. Does that mean that ores are gonna like self-replenish their fuel source? That would be interesting. Or maybe some fuels. I haven't actually seen like coal ore or anything like that. So I've just been burning logs so far in terms of like cooking food. Speaking of which, I think I do have some food around here. Oh, I might, I never replaced my chests. I'm trying to find a good layout before I build the walls. Where all these different crafting benches, like, we probably will move the farming work. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now. Let's move the farming workbench outside, because I think that it just looks like a cool cart anyway. Our first little field's probably gonna go here in this little nook, so we'll put this over here for now. What else do we need to worry about here? We need to get some chests in here. This is our bed. I think a double chest, or at least a chest to the other side of our bed probably makes sense in terms of, like, this is our, like, rare items, our weapons and stuff like that that have, like, a little bit more value. So we've got one here for building blocks. We'll put another one here for like a catch-all for now. We probably need to find like a good sorting system, but oh, that's a building block. There are a lot of blocks in this game. I'm learning very quickly. Our inventory, they luckily stack to 100, and you have, as you can see, 4 rows plus your hotbar. So you have a decent little inventory, and I don't know if like backpacks or anything like that exist, but at least they stack a little higher. But there is a large variety of blocks already, and we are still very early. All right, I'm gonna find some copper, get some wall blocks and things like that built, and we'll start getting a little bit more structure to this place. And I gotta find a good block for the floor. We might just go with cobblestone for now. I mean, it's our first house, right? I don't know if there's a shovel or not. I've just been using my pickaxe for dirt. The game has like really good built-in textures too. Like as you can see, the grass like nicely wraps around the cobblestone. I like all that effects. It does make me a little bit nervous. I have a feeling that when we're doing like our edge of our building floors, we're gonna have to make sure we dig out that grass too, because otherwise when we put the wall up, oh no, okay, look at that. They did think of that. So it fixes itself. You don't need to dig up underneath your walls. We're learning something new every second in this game. All right, I'm gonna get back to work. I will see you guys when we've made a little bit more progress. I will say that mining is a little bit sketchy. Like you have the torch, but your view distance is very short. And especially just not even knowing what monsters could spawn down here. It's got a very eerie feeling. We have hit a pretty good little mine shaft here, or I don't know, cave system I guess you'd call it. So it looks like I've got plenty of copper and iron. Now the trick is going to be finding my way back up to the surface. I have not been marking my path with torches, so this could get a little bit interesting. We don't have a lot of pick durability either, so I can't really dig out. I guess we just save the pick and peek around a little bit. I thought that was daylight. Gosh darn it. What are these? Looks like I'm not getting anything. Cyan crystal shards. I'll be honest, I don't even know how... I think I could craft another pick, so we could dig our way out. But we don't have to. I found the staircase. And here it is, our humble beginnings. Peaceful little cottage by the river with, you know, some bears and giant spiders, but it is a home nonetheless. We've got our cobblestone floor, our all wood walls, and I think we've gotten all of the crafting benches that we can get up to this point. Over here we've got the tanning rack. This thing appears to just take hide over time and convert it. I guess you're just drying it out, so there's no like fuel or anything. You can cook your food here at the campfire, or I guess you can turn pretty much any food in the game into food on a stick. So I have been turning all my mushrooms into skewers. We've got our crafting station set up here, the armorer's workbench, and the blacksmith's anvil. That's where we made our sword, and This is where we made our armor. Nice little blacksmith nook on the edge of the house. I've started putting down some crops. I don't fully understand this system yet. It's kind of typical Minecraft, like what you would expect. You hoe the ground, you water it with a watering can, and wheat grows. I got wheat seeds earlier just from like punching some other grass or something like that. I think I actually swiped some unharvested. Actually, let's try that now. All right. Oh, you can slice grass. That's new. So hatch it or not, it's still harvested. Somehow I got wheat seeds earlier, so we'll have to figure that out. You don't appear to get any when you're harvesting. And while this may be the end of this episode, it's just the beginning of the adventure in this world. If you made it this far in the episode, I appreciate you. Thanks for sticking around. Have a good one.